Hello there. Have you ever been stuck wondering to yourself, hmm, why was former President Franklin D. Roosevelt seen in a wheelchair? Or perhaps, why was Frida Kahlo, the famous artist, why was she seen with one leg thinner and shorter than the other? Well, the answer is not good, but it is clear. Poliovirus is associated with high fevers, fatigue, muscle aches, and stomach pain. More severe polio can be accompanied by loss of muscle function or even paralysis. Prior to the 19th century, very little was known about polio virus except that it existed as far back as Egyptian times and that it could be fatal if left untreated. Between 1948 and 1955, there were many worldwide epidemics of polio that caused people to halt their lives, avoiding public spaces as much as they could, living in isolation. By 1955, the US saw its first licensed polio vaccine. So why couldn't Frida Kahlo or Franklin D. Roosevelt just get this vaccine? Well, there's a simple answer to this. It was simply just after their time. Between 1961 and 1963, there were two more new and improved polio vaccines that further helped to control the spread of polio. By 1994, polio was considered fully eliminated in North and South America. But why did it take so long? Because vaccination takes education and time. So, which is the primary vaccine that we use in the US today? The primary vaccine is the inactivated polio vaccine that was licensed in 1955 and created by Dr. Jonas Salk. Why do we use it? Because it's safer. An inactivated vaccine is one in which the viruses are killed, meaning there is no risk that the recipient will contract polio. The other licensed vaccines, while still relatively safe, contain a weakened live virus with the potential of causing polio. So, what does this vaccine do exactly? It stimulates the immune system, causing antibody producing that fights off poliovirus. When the vaccine is injected, it induces the formation of memory B and T cells. These cells provide long term immunity, protecting us. These are the cells that say, I've seen this one before. When we get an infection that we've either had before or we've been previously vaccinated against. Because these cells recognize the virus, they also remember the best ways that your body can fight off that virus. While this inactivated polio vaccine may not stop all of the symptoms one with polio may experience, it is very likely to stop more severe symptoms, such as paralysis or even death. So, are you vaccinated against polio? The answer is probably. The recommended ages for vaccination are between 2 months old, when you would receive your first dose, and 4 to 6 years old, where you would receive your fourth and final dose. Ask your parents or retrieve your medical documentations if you are unsure. If you realize that you are currently unvaccinated for polio, don't worry. You can still get vaccinated as an adult. You will receive 3 doses within the span of a year. Visit the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website to learn more about how you can get vaccinated today. So, you may be wondering, how effective is this vaccine? Is it worth it? The answer to the first question is yes, absolutely. With just 3 doses of the polio vaccine, you are 99% to 100% protected against the virus, according to the CDC. While polio is not a big threat in the US with no reported cases since 1994, proving the vaccine's effectiveness, it is still prominent in developing countries such as Afghanistan and Pakistan. So spread the word because you can never be too careful when there is health on the line.